is a welterweight showdown between the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, if you're just getting into fighting and you're looking for a fighter to support, you can do worse than Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Really a guy who's easy to root for and coming off some of the biggest wins of his career recently.
He is starting to get everything right. For as long as Jorge Masvidal has been in this game, you always had the feeling that there was still work to be done in order to truly reach his optimal form. I feel like now he's finally getting it. And people overlook the fighter's mentality of Jorge Masvidal. We talk about Kimbo Slice in the back there fighting, but Jorge Masvidal was right next to him.
Right.
He was back there fighting just for the sake of fighting. And he has done that in the octagon, and now he's finally putting it all together as he tries to make his way to a UFC title fight.
All right, DC, here is Kamaru Usman back on the proving ground here tonight, and even dating to the Ultimate Fighter back in 2015. You got the sense pretty early on that we were looking at somebody special. He was able to cap it with the UFC championship. He's back on the horse here tonight.
He has this undying belief in himself, believe that hard work, all the results will show, and they have Kamaru Usman. From the pace and pressure he put on Dos Anjos to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division.
And he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Henry Hooft, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. Kamaru Usman, as he put it way back in the day, is a real problem. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, and they both possess a...
welterweight division.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round one, and when you have what looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler, it doesn't always play out that way, but given what these fighters said to us on Thursday, the game plan seemed pretty clear.
They're very clear game plans, but which one of them is able to implement the game plan most effectively? The grappler will try to get forward.
Throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here, or if you're going to go to submission.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Ooh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get grounded, pounded in the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase choke.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this equation. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Knee to the body.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
And they separate. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
So just over 12 strikes. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Takedown defense holds up. Effective strike there by Gamebred. Single collar tie now. Ooh. Is there again. Oh! A little single collar tie there. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but those types of strikes.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Now he's going to attack the triangle choke here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. And on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Round two now. Kamaru Usman and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Gamebred.
Right hand busted the clinch. He's in a good flow right now. He's landing big shots to the body.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent, he's walking gingerly on his legs. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the...
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Big explosive slam to lift him and slam him on that armbar. Go right into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, try to escape his very, very dangerous hit.
Ooh! Nice sprawl there as he stuffs another takedown. So that was a big priority coming in, and the takedown defense has absolutely held up to him.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job of understanding the threat of the takedown. He's recognized it, he's defended it before it's even gotten started.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Punch over the top.
Oh, swept the leg beautifully to get the takedown, DC.
Mr. Miyagi will be very, very proud of that sweep. Great job getting into your position and finding that beautiful takedown.
Punches blocked.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Usman gets the tie clinch here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Got the single collar tie.
Nice punch land over the top.
And they clinch once again. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. All right, so the unofficial fight numbers thus far, 80 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. And landing with 53% accuracy tonight against the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of...
Oh, dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Both guys landed with conviction now. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, big knee. Oh! And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Muay Thai plump. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Nice punch there by Gainbrick. Well, just as he did the previous... Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good.
Nice.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go take that
That's
finish
gonna
down.
do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Masvidal.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go, round 1 of this highly anticipated tilt between the strong striker and the decorated grappler. Any chance that these guys mix it up, or are you just expecting them to stick to a out into the dance?
I'm expecting a pretty straightforward approach from both of these fighters. The striker will try to lead with his punches and his kicks, and the grappler will try to time a takedown, time a clinch position so he can start to work towards a lot of those great judo throws that he possesses. Once on the ground, he is in his realm and will start to chase submissions.
Overhand block there by Usman. Nice 1-2 there. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Misses with that punch.
He got him.
That offering DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control. All
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Kamaru.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch him go parallel, right? It's in there deep. There you go.
And that will do it.
Yo, that was nasty.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to arm triangle choke, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round one. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have a grappler. Doesn't always play out that way, but what are you expecting to see in this one?
I'm expecting the grappler to try and go and make contact with his opponent.
Right.
If he can make contact, he can drag this fight to the mat. I expect the striker to try and maintain range with his jab, with his kicks, to make this a stand-up affair.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Big hook. Oh, straight right. Oh, single collar tie here.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Usman's right back to the full mount here. Able to land the single ground strike there. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. So 37 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Gamebred. Under a minute to go in our opening round. And potentially a critical takedown here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. He's having his way with him here. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Oh, we're getting a finish here. All right, 5 minutes in the can. Here we go now with round 2. Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal.
That's a big strike right there.
A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab. Oh, nice jab.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, single collar tie now. Masvidal's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Oh! Oh, collar tie.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
So we lean on the numbers here. 47 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. And unofficially landing with 51% accuracy against Jorge Masvidal. Oh, and there's another uppercut. DC, you got a pretty good uppercut. I'm not sure it's as good as his, but and an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now. Usman's has got full mount now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the up kick, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
I mean, how many can he take? 30 seconds remain in the round. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
10 minutes in the books. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
Look at him drive his shin into the opponent's body with that body kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Uppercut lands now.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Jorge Masvidal. Single collar tie now. And they settle. And he connects there, DC.
Great job. That actually got the takedown.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Right to side control, yep.
Usman's got the full mount. Masvidal's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Man, this is some serious. And that's gonna do it. That's it.
Oh! Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Oh, absolutely one for the highlight reel right there. A tremendous kick to spell the end of the night for his opponent, and for him, I should say, but just caught him flush, full force, beautiful extension on the kick, and the fight was really over as soon as that one made contact. I'm not even sure he was conscious when he hit the canvas. Outstanding performance here tonight. Let's get it inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 26 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kamar.